Good afternoon. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. And let's see. This is week 5, day 2, and supposedly I neither gained nor lost any weight today. I hit a plateau. Had an interesting comment from a viewer. He called me out and he said, look, he said, if you suspect that your scale is inaccurate, why wouldn't you go buy a new one? And I thought about his comments as I read through his email, and I completely agree. So I went out and bought a new scale today. I don't know what I'll weigh tomorrow, but I was pretty excited because I bought a scale with the old-timey I don't know, arm that goes around depending on how much you weigh. It's got that, plus it's got a digital readout. So it's the best of both worlds. And if I can figure out how to take a picture of it and show you, I'll show you what I bought. I can't take the camera that I'm filming this on and go take a picture of my scale because these cameras are permanently attached. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. I would suspect, given the fact that I have been bouncing between 222.6 and 225, 226, I'll wind up somewhere in there. So stay tuned tomorrow, because tomorrow morning, as you know, and I tell all of you 100+ people who are on your own water fasts, make sure you weigh yourself at the same time every morning and in the same clothes, because the clothes that you wear make a difference. The time of day, for instance, if you were to weigh yourself at 8 o'clock yesterday morning and then get up and weigh yourself at 4 o'clock this evening, you would weigh different. So always, what I do is when I get out of bed, first thing I do is I weigh myself. And that's what I would encourage you to do. I love my viewers. I love you folks are fantastic. You call me out on this stuff. And so, yes, I did go buy a new scale, and because it just makes sense. I mean, and the same with you. If you suspect your scale is defective or faulty or old, or maybe the spring isn't quite right and you're not getting accurate readings, what are you waiting on? Go spend $20 or $30 on a scale. I tell all of you to keep track of your weight on paper so that you can monitor how much you've gone up or you've gone down day after day, week after week. Your second most important thing, other than this sheet of paper that you track your weight on, is the scale that you use. I mean, you've got to have an accurate scale. You've got to believe that what it's telling you is true. So I'll be pretty excited tomorrow morning to see what I weigh in at on my new one. Keep the comments coming. Let me know how you're doing on your water fast. It's not easy. It's not fun. It's not fashionable to be on a water fast. People kind of, you're on a water fast? They look at you kind of strange. You know what? As you have found, water fasting works. I mean, if you had told me, a 67-year-old man, that I was going to lose over 100 pounds on water fasts, I would have said it's not going to happen. But I have, You know, I don't even take an aspirin. I mean, I used to take insulin shots, metformin, thyroid medicine, high blood pressure medicine. Um, Seriously, I do not even take an aspirin. And for you diabetics, because you know what your A1C number is, my A1C number either hit 12.5 or 13.5 before I took charge of my health. I just hit 6.4 on my A1C number, and I'm shooting for 5.9. So if you're not diabetic, you have no idea what I just said and ignore it. If you are diabetic, that is one hell of an accomplishment, you must admit. And I did all of that. I dropped like that just because of weight loss. My A1C number came down. Now, don't expect your A1C number. Please don't expect you to see results. What I'm trying to say is your A1C number is not going to drop from 13.5 to 6.5 in 2 weeks or 4 weeks. That's an unrealistic expectation. But if you are persistent, if you do not cheat, if you do not give up, I guarantee you your A1C number will drop as your body starts to reset itself. My eye issues are gone. My high blood pressure issue no longer exists. I no longer take metformin. I no longer take insulin shots. I don't even take a Bayer aspirin. Okay, so it's that critical. When people kind of look at you strange and they say you're out of water, are you crazy? You don't eat food? Have you lost your mind? You just remember the goal. The goal is to lose weight. The goal is to reset your body. The goal is to stop being sick and tired of being sick and tired. The goal is to feel good. And you can do that by losing weight. So, as you can see, let me move over. This is a digital scale. It used to be, it's similar to what my old one used to be. I will try to figure out how to get a picture and upload it so that I can show you my new one. Keep up the great work. 2022 is the year we're going to reach our weight loss goals. But more importantly, 2022 is the year that we're going to learn how to start to manage our weight and keep the weight off. So the greatest compliment that you can give me is not to tell me how great I am or courageous I am. The greatest compliment that you can pay me is to share a link to this channel to your fat friends and your obese friends, because I want them to watch me struggle. I want them to watch me lose weight. I want them to watch me realize maybe I have a defective scale and go get a new one. I want them to watch me work through the challenges of losing weight. I always like to end my show with the saying, we mature with the damage, not with the years. Please, please remember that. We mature with the damage, not with the years. Go out and make it a great evening. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I will talk to you tomorrow.